Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whatever and wherever you. Welcome back to the Peter Pan playing Crisis in. Crisis in. I wanted to say the Confederation, but the Confederation, the term Confederation doesn't exist anymore. Is it still Crisis in the Confederation, or is it the Rowdy Republic? No, the mod is called Crisis Confederation, but yeah, we are playing CK2 in space. Campaign where we all have installed a mod. Oh my dear, they created a freaking claim on my lands. I don't like it. I totally know. We will siege it down and then immediately we will go for this fleet. Because I think I will siege it down before I will confirm this. The very sight of Lucy fills you with a seething rage. Mere words cannot describe how much you despise that woman. I become bitter rivals with some woman's wife. Okay. Not going to question it. Okay, so this will be a bit of a difficulty because we are going to attack through a jump gate, but we have nowadays a lot more dreadnoughts. And we are going to try and do it like this because I assume that they want to unsiege this. And they are. I should have paused, but I could not pause fast enough. But we will catch them nonetheless, so we will. Or will we? Yes, we did. Alright, and then we can catch them twice, more or less, as they also flee here. As they were just about to jump. Speaking of jumping, who isn't excited for this here's new Mass Effect? Mass Effect Andromeda, and I wonder what they all have done. It is supposedly a lot longer after the trilogy, and there's no new world far away. I wonder how much references, if at all, though I assume they would because the trilogy was what gave it a major name. Oh, will be in there. I inhabit a star system. Yes, this man died. Did he die on the battlefield? Did his ship explode? Or did he just die a natural death? He died a natural death. Alright then. Alrighty then. No biggie. Another minute. You have a lisp, but that doesn't really bother me. What I do bother is that you also have a low stewardship. Because I assume that the normal rules of CK2 still apply. Whoa, what? They've done gay marriage in this mod. How lovely! How absolutely proper! Well, it depends a little bit on your country, but in my country that is just possible, so I'm totally cool with this. Wait, they are bisexual. They've even put in that. They're not even just put in heterosexual. They put in bisexual. Mod makers, you are very progressive. And I salute you for it. Wish I could make this emblem a little darker. I think actually with red it's better. Now it's not as much as like Paramount, but there we go. We should have done it with blue, but here we go. Not sure if you will get a kit, probably not. But I am going to put you in the charge anyways because I need a new fleet commander. I say commander constantly. That's because that's just from regular CK2. It's the regular CK2 here that messes me up. There we go. Well, this should fall very easily. Oh, and now his son was born. Just a few days after his death. Oh, unfortunately, never got to see his offspring. Alright, is Farland, by the way, still independent? Because all this plan hinged on Farland, for instance, being independent. It is still independent, very good. And then we need to fight this realm. But, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. You are quite a bit stronger than the New Frontier. Quite a bit stronger. And that makes me also think... And this time we do it correctly. That makes me also think that I may need to call in vassal levies when we declare war upon them, because we have noticed that purely for whatever the reason be, there is always more troops than they say there is. Holy heck. You're a peasant rebellion leader. Alright. But you're... interesting that you're also... your family name already has a Roman numerical number in it. Oh. Somebody lost their titles. Oh, he's just died. Oh, he just died. Okay, a scientist has been working on a promising new invention. Supposedly it will revolutionize the mining industry or some such. You can't help but notice, however, that the device could also have some rather intriguing military applications. Uh-oh. Listen, you're putting a gun on this thing in one way or another. The mining industry does need to be revolutionized. Dr. Sharp was pleased that you saw the civilian application of this new invention. Society is already reaping the rewards. Alright. Where is this fleet going to? Assault holding? Which holding? That is silly that I can do that. Okay, now I have another declaration. Oh, they're going to Winterstar. Now I have another declaration of another man doing an operation against me. Oh, look, that investment actually really paid off. I think I'm going to go for energy weapons. It still seems to be the best. The most percentage bonus and a flat bonus to the Dreadnought. So energy weapons it is. I also noticed that... oh, artificial intelligence, that's for the combat drones that we are using. Look at that. We are so ahead of time. We have a 100% penalty to our points that we are investing because of our ahead of time penalty. This... oh dear, now it went through the population. That event pops up a lot. Oh, we should be doing some serious damage here. We have a ton of dreadnoughts. Well, not a ton, but... yeah, we're not destroying that fleet, though, for some reason. I should check, what does that fleet consist of? TTs. Transports. Right, is that causing the issue? But I will teach my daughter. That is for certain. I will teach her. Catherine. After Catherine the Great. Is that the only? Oh, no, I'm not sure if that's the only, but one of the Russian Tsarins. Well, Farland should fall like even very easily, but that is not the issue. That was not the danger. The danger lies in this nation. Oh! Ho 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 ho! Jefferson on 18 December. Are we going to wait with that? No, we're not going to wait until we can cancel that operation. Thank you. We have now most of the sector under control. We will go for Farland, and if we can finagle one more star system away, well, then we can take away the entire duchy title. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? I think it would. I think it would. And see if we can create the Avalon Empire, because that, of course, is more or less what we're going for the Avalon Empire title. And then later on, of course, we need to fight the Terran Confederation, Republic, what have you not. Shepherd. I was talking about Mass Effect in the, very recently. I think that was the last episode or was this episode? Now I'm not even sure, but now we have a Shepherd. Alright then. Well, lady, I declare war upon you. I have decided to institute a 10 years terms law in the Republic. I am going to ignore you. I don't want any law of yours to pass. Bye-bye. Let's take yet another county. Let's make Avalon larger than life itself. In the end, we do kind of want this sector, if we ever could manage. Oh, they have already accepted it. Oh, what happened there? A captain of a nomadic trade fleet has approached you with an interesting proposition. Apparently some of the enemies on that event again. Very nice. 25 tech points. How is the world looking, by the way? I think the Empire hasn't expanded beyond its borders. That is surprising to me. Actually, there are some independent little thingamajigs over here. They have incorporated part of this. I think part of this. No, this on the Orient Reach was independent. Yeah, and they have retaken parts of that. They've actually retaken parts of this as well. Oh dear, the Terran Republic is growing again. Like a nutcase. They haven't expanded to the north yet. We have been lucky with that. Because if they want a system, there you have it. Trust me, I won't be able to stop this amount of force. I have nothing near that ability. I have 6,000 in total, according to this system. Is that correct? It counts all my levies. Yeah, I won't be able to stop them. I wouldn't be able to stop them if they wanted something of mine. Well, that was their fleet immediately gone. Yeah, because these numbers are very small in the way that sieging is. I once again say that sieging is not the best. Oh, well, there you go. Attacking, I mean, sieging is better. That was weird. There we go. Yet another. System claim on Farland Prime, please. These are independent. System claim on Farland Prime, please. Oh, we will have for a short moment, I will have a little bit of the domesticate too much, but that should be very, very easily handled. Yep. So sorry, but this is no longer yours. Let's see if it does help this time. No, it is completely useless to do it. I don't know what counters it, but perhaps because we just don't have any bombers. That may be it. We have no bombers. We just siege. Which is fine, I would say. We just siege. How much do we have left? I wonder, should we build some bombers to round out our forces? I really don't want to. The siege is fine. I think it's better to have other things around. Virtual reality has been built in Farland 2. Virtual reality? Oh, because we are currently holding a city instead of a... I was already like, I don't have the ability to build that. Well, I already immediately know what's going on. That's fine. Voila, now that is the top thing. We can sell this off. Sell it, well, you're not really selling it, and then we can find a person to rule in our stead. Oh, that's just a fine man. Oh, no, he cannot get children because he's seeking marriage of love. Unfortunate. In case this is the first episode you're wondering, here, I will show you. I want to give this to him, but it's impossible because must be able to marry and produce heirs. It's nothing to do with homosexual, but that sign is normally used for celibate. I think something there went wrong in the mod making. That is at least my hunch, if you will. I don't want another old... These men are all too old. I'm so sorry. Do we have a great diplomat right now? We actually do. Also, he is rather old. Why not? Because I can't give it to him. Intrigue guy? Ooh! That is pretty good an intrigue person. This guy actually even has a claim, but... There we go. Grant you a landed title. Give your family something to be proud of. You have been given it. Beckett. You are now 22 intrigue. You're really good. But not as good as my current spy master, but you would be a decent replacement should we need one. Alrighty then, and with that, I think we are ready for the war. He is already attacking the Genie's Colonial Separatist Rebellion. How well is this war going? 60% in favor of Grand Almocao the Fair. So she is doing fine. Holy heck, they expanded all the way up to here. They've expanded through them. They need to be stopped. They need to be stopped. It's a given. We will declare war for the Douglas system. And we will fight this war with everything we've got. I think we may need it. I think this may be one that Avalon needs to show its power. I am already attacking right now, if you're wondering, because once again, I kind of believe they need to bring their forces together anyways as well. Getting quickly wall score would be good for us, and we will now be on the defense. We have a lot of combat drones, they have high defenses. Just holding it would be good for us. By the way, why not increase our funding on healthcare? Yeah, I think healthcare. Because we don't have a lot of revolts yet. And we have been declared an operation upon. And that is Operation Cirrus. And this time around. This is a bad province. Insignificant unrest, okay. Political protests, economic recession. Yeesh. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to look at the faith. Oh. Whoa, this entire region has changed over to Terran imperialism. Heck, it is now under the rule of the Terran imperialist. That never was the case. She was different, but she's now Terran imperialist. Her father was Terran federalist. I think that was the original. And this is a colonial separatist. But yeah, colonial separatism is about to go. It's I think. Oh, they are neo-feudalists like us. But yeah, I think that the mod that everything will slowly come back to Terran imperialist the way that it goes. Alright then. I don't know where the big fleet is. This is your fleet. This is of the operation. Our truce with Torca is about to end. Alright, well, we can unfortunately not fight at two fronts at the same time. She is disciplined. So last time I didn't check what possible other outcomes were there. Big mistake. Let's see what there is. We can be carefree, which is a lot of fertility, but less stewardship. And she is the current one to rule. She can become neurotic, absolutely not. Or she become carefree. No, I kind of like discipline then for her. Too bad about the fertility penalty, but I'm gonna take it. I'm just gonna take it. Ooh, more technology. Technology is going well for us. So, tax modifiers, economic policy. There we go. This is independent. Planet Douglas Prime. Okay, we should have ticking war score. We did. I just noticed the tick. Holy, what? They are against us as well. New Frontiers against us? Why? They are... Is a sister-in-law. Whoops. That's all I have to say about that. Whoops. Look at this freaking... Oh, knee night. This is another Sato. Died in battle against Mika. Alright. In the revolt. Interesting. Alright then, we'll see. How many wolves do you have on your hands right now? You just have me. Okay, so that means you're going to bring your full arsenal against me. But we are sieging now very quickly up whatever places are there to be captured. So hopefully we can pressure you out of the Douglas system. Some of these sieges are now over within an instant. Just 100%. Boom. And he's trying to sneakily pass me. I noticed. Don't worry. I noticed. We are confirming something. We are confirming. Anglo-frontiersmen. Culture shifts. I'm going to leave a token force behind here. Enough to siege. We're not leaving behind a retinue. I need to scroll down a little bit quicker because there's so many dreadnoughts that are there that I need some liege levies. Some significant liege levies, please. Thank you. From the Dukes. There we go. You guys can siege, the other ones can attack. Just taking down a little bit of fleet. Whatever little is good for us. That would become Anglo-frontiers. I don't know exactly why that is, because they were always, I think, that cultures. You were already Anglo-frontiersmen, weren't you? I think you already were. Oh well, whatever. Time to fight. This fleet should be crushed. Like nothing should be left of it, and it isn't. That is good. Alright then. 53% in this war. Hopefully we can finish it before this episode, and then, well, we could do whatever the heck we want afterwards, so to speak. Your daughter Catherine... Oh, cautious again. And the other one is incurious, right? So cautious gives intrigue, but minus learning. You are pretty good at that. You know what? You may have cautious. Oh, interesting. They are trying to sneak past me into Farland? No, they're going up still to Winter Star now? I mean, those sectors can't be defended very well as they have been very recently captured, but they don't have enough troops for that. Interesting. Well, that is one entire sector yet again captured. We'll go into this sector. You are about to lose a system, Avalon. Whoa. This was a larger enemy, but I don't see where its big forces are. Like, where are you? You are flying way deep into my space, but those colonies are very well protected. So, I don't think that's a very wise decision. Where is your big fleet? Well, you only have 300 men available. You had a lot more. Apparently that war with that rebellion, or perhaps also, or probably a combination of it with the shift in leadership has caused you to lose out on your big freaking fleet, which is good for us. It really is. Ooh. Yes. Thank you again. More merchant ships that give us military points. There is a small little ship coming in. A small little ship, I mean a small little fleet. Once again, let's split off a little bit. Oh, no. Well, why not split in two? That's fine. Oh! And now the Frontier is also launching a campaign against me. The New Frontier is in this war, but hasn't done a darn thing yet. 3,000 ships, 1,000 fighters, and 200 combat drones. Let's see, because they have very little tech value. But they are destroying that thing. There was no contest. Alright then. 92%. I am not going to bother with this little fleet here. I'm not gonna bother. You can say goodbye to that. I wonder where that comes from, because it doesn't happen in Dune, and it doesn't happen in Emperor of the Fading Suns. Because Dune was more like a command and conquer, yeah, a real-time strategy, and Empire of the Fading Suns was more like a civilization, which comes closer to this type of thing. Oh, we finally have the money and I haven't even built it yet. We still have an economic boom, but I kind of want to build it now. I'm getting a little bit peeved. I want to build a cybernetics lab. Yeah, but this economic boom. Yeah, but I have to... We want to build cybernetics. We want to mess around with it. We want to try. Go for it. Get some cybernetics, you fancy beta plan. Come on, go. You have more balls than this, do you? There we go. Spend the money. Alright. 100% war school. Thank you so much. Despite having both the New Frontier against me as well as Yeon, we have won. But sorry. Declare war. Okay. Oh, okay. As I already said, I didn't think the boy would survive, but I hadn't realized that he was in trouble. But he is in trouble. Alright, soon this entire system will be ours. The whole Douglas system, every freaking planet in it that is inhabited even by a little bit. Give me a moment here. There we go. You are now also part of us. You frickin' bastard. You should have ever taken that route to dare and fight Avalon, King Arthur, Pendragon. Are we a new interesting? Nope, because you have like no marshal. Well, you're something in between. We'll take you. Star system of Douglas. I would like to give it to... Is this a sign? Am I missing somebody that is good? No, I think this is the best. You are... seeking marriage of love. Alright. Yeah, that's problematic. If you seek, if love is your first priority, then work apparently isn't. I really have. My options are limited. I guess I'm gonna go with you. Why would I? What's the highest Marshal score? You! Give it to him! Why have I not given before something to Harris? Well, actually that's kinda good, but now he will become a Duke. Harris, you may have a lisp, but I don't mind. Yes, you don't have a very, I probably didn't give it because you don't have a lot of stewardship, but a lot of people don't have stewardship here, so it seems. We will usurp the title of the sector of Douglas. You are part of her. Very good. Bye-bye. And I will grant it, of course, the sector of Douglas to the one of the Douglas system. There we go. Excellent, and that means that we have another commander available. A captain. Should not say commander. Should stop with that foolishness. Oh, we have actually a lot of captains that we can have, but some of them might go away as soon as things change around. There we go. You, my little lady, are going to be, well, Star System Overlook. You should become the jury part of ours, as well as this sector. And, well, we also have peace again with these guys, so I think we need to fly all the way over here. In case you're wondering why, because it's a long trek. Yes, I agree, it's a long trek. But then we will have the ability to also claim that this region becomes part of our kingdom. And this is the jury already changing into us. Whoa, that's only 25 years in this mod instead of 100. That is a lot quicker. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed the episode. I say I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.